Think about the sheer volume of weight rolling over a modern urban flyover. Thousands of multi-ton vehicles suspended high in the air, bumper to bumper. When we drive over these massive structures, it's easy to assume we are rolling across solid slabs of rock, stacked safely on top of concrete pillars. But concrete is physically incapable of supporting its own weight across these spans without constant internal intervention. Left to its own devices, a pure, unreinforced concrete highway would be completely unable to hang in the air. Concrete is a material highly resilient under compression. You can squeeze it with thousands of tons of downward force, and the material handles the crushing weight without breaking. However, it has remarkably low tensile strength. The moment you try to stretch it or pull it apart, the material easily cracks and fails. This diagram illustrates what happens when you suspend a concrete deck between two pillars and park a line of semi-trucks on it. The live weight forces the center of the span to sag. That bending means the top layer gets squeezed into compression, while the bottom layer is pulled into tension. Within a matter of months, that constant stretching forces deep cracks to initiate along the underside of the structure, eventually tearing the span apart. To safely float a highway in the sky, engineers have to manipulate the internal forces of the structure to completely neutralize this tensile weakness. Modern flyovers are built using pre-fabricated building blocks called box girders. A massive robotic launching gantry maneuvers these pre-cast segments into position, interlocking their joints mid-air. If you look closely at these concrete blocks, you'll see they aren't solid. They are cast with deliberate, hollow channels running horizontally straight through the core. Interlocking a row of floating concrete pieces won't stop them from snapping when heavy traffic drives over the seam. They require an active internal spine to hold them together. Engineers solve this through a process called post-tensioning. They thread high-strength steel cables, known as tendons, directly through those empty channels running across the locked box girders. Once the cables are entirely through, heavy-duty hydraulic jacks attach to the ends. These jacks pull and stretch the cables outward with immense force. But a challenge remains. How do you keep millions of pounds of tension locked into that cable the exact second the hydraulic jack is removed? One-way metal wedges provide the mechanical lock. While the jack pulls the cable outward, the wedges stay loose. But the instant the jack releases and the cable tries to snap backward, the wedges slide into a tapered housing and bite into the metal, stopping all motion. Because these locked steel cables are now perpetually trying to shrink back to their original length, they act like a massive elastic band, constantly squeezing the entire row of concrete segments together. By forcing the bottom of the bridge into this state of deep compression, engineers counteract the downward pull of the vehicles. The concrete never stretches, so it never cracks. Traffic isn't the only threat to these megastructures. Environmental temperature changes force the vast stretches of concrete to constantly expand and contract. If a mile-long highway was rigidly bolted to its concrete pillars, the force of this thermal shifting would physically tear the structure apart. To manage this, the road deck rests on flexible bridge bearings and uses mechanical expansion joints. As seen here, interlocking metal lamellas slide horizontally apart and back together, allowing the massive concrete segments to float and breathe independently of the pillars below them. This intentional shifting gap in the road is the cause of the rhythmic bumping sensation you feel when crossing a flyover. Ultimately, all of these shifting, highly tensioned concrete segments must transfer their combined weight safely into the ground. This requires deep pile foundations. Before the pillars are built, vertical steel and concrete piles are driven through layers of soil until they hit a layer of impenetrable rock, known as hard strata. The stability of the entire superstructure relies on these hidden underground anchors to bear the final load. The multi-layered highway interchanges we use daily are complex mechanical systems. They are composed of hollow box segments, bound by steel tendons actively squeezing the deck together and resting on joints that adjust with the weather. A modern concrete flyover is a highly engineered dynamic machine, continuously fighting the laws of physics to prevent its own destruction.